Hello everybody, my name is Jad. Welcome to another MLB 9-inning swing through video, and in today's video we've got some packed combos, premium skill change tickets. We got some blues and greens to go through today because they're from the shop. Welcome back to another edition of I don't have enough stars to do anything in this game, but we're not going to worry about that today. Today we're going to worry about what we can worry about. I think I finally have enough stars to do my SIG combo. Finally, big news, great news everybody. We finally got back to Diamond again. I'm ranked 10 right now. Don't worry about that. We're not worrying about that. Isn't there a way to see like last week's ranking or something? I thought you clicked somewhere here. Is it in here? Yeah. Yeah, last week I finished Diamond 3, 416. Again, finally. Now, I don't know why. I mean, I've just been struggling to get into Diamond. Like, for some reason my team has been not that good, but considering the fact that I only really have 3 starters, that's not really surprising. But anyway, with that being said, we've got a lot to discuss today. We've got the new trainer system that they were talking about. We finally got some notes on what this is going to look like, so I wanted to talk about that a little bit today, as well as their newest kind of like preview as to what's coming on. Like they call it, let's see, this August update advanced notice. So by that measure, if it's an August advance notice, then that means it must be here probably by maybe next July. Okay, I'm only joking, but it never really seems to come, like, it never seems to come quickly whenever they do it. And it never really seems to come exactly the way that they intended to. So without further ado, let me start opening some packs. In the meantime, while I talk to you guys through the note that was given to us through Hive the other day, talking to us about the trainer system. Now, the trainer system looks like it's going to be one of those things where it's once again just adding a supplement to your cards. It's kind of going to be like Gear Part 2. It's going to offer you some effects. The example they used was a Francisco Lindor with a home run hitter special trainer card that increases the chance of a home run by 26% and a swing and a miss chance for pitches outside the zone by 10.1%. Now, on the face value, to me, that sounds incredibly overpowered. So maybe what I'm thinking of is that the increased chance of you swinging and missing is going to be incredibly, like, balancing. But it just, ooh, nice. I got a Chris Chambliss vintage on the first pull. It looks to me like there's 2 aspects to every card. There's going to be a special card, and then there's going to be normal cards. The normal cards are only exclusively just kind of like stat increments, stuff like that. So there's going to be like normal trainers. The example they have here is it has I+7, which is a gold trainer card. And it says... on the bottom, it says position options. No position options available. It's only available on special trainers. Now, I don't know if there's only going to be... I don't know if there's only going to be, like, one option for a special card per card. I don't know. But we're going to find out. But the special one, the interesting thing about the special one is that it says that there's only a position option for this card if you use it on a shortstop. So the way that I interpret this as going to be is you're going to basically be rolling 2, like, there's going to be like a big matrix of trainer cards out there. There's going to be a matrix of effects on one axis, and then there's going to be positions on the other axis. So that way you need to hit a specific trainer card for your player that you want, and it also has to match their position in order to get the full effects. I think that's the way it's going to work. Looking at this example right here, I could be wrong. There could be something else that's going on here. I'm not really sure. Maybe every shortstop has the same exact position option. I don't exactly know. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's going to be based on the card you apply it to. It's going to get a certain effect. I really don't know. But that's just looking at the image that they gave us. That's kind of what I'm feeling out. And I mean, I guess I'm kind of excited about it. Like, it looks like an interesting thing. What they also stated is that they're going to be adding extra years in Master League. So they say that they're going to be expanding by 3 levels in Master League difficulty. The later seasons in Master League, which are categorically like completely impossible to do, like if you can do the later seasons of Master League and like consistently get high numbers of boxes, like for instance, myself and a bunch of other people, for anybody out there who is currently wondering, we and myself and a bunch of other people in our club are currently running 2023 because of the fact that it gives us the most number of boxes. It's not necessarily because it gives us the highest number of boxes, but I mean, it doesn't give us the highest quality boxes, but it gives us the most boxes. So therefore, we should theoretically have the thing we want most is premium skill change tickets. And overall, running higher levels of league mode based on the drop chances that they provided to us, you just don't see a noticeable increase in premium skill change tickets. Like, I think I've discussed this in a previous video. Whereas, like, if you're doubling the rates overall, but you're getting half the boxes, you're essentially getting the same rate. But they're not doubling the rate. The rate's, like, barely going up. Like we're talking about fractions of a percent here overall as an increase over the Master League. And you're getting categorically magnitudes fewer boxes. So to me, that's why I personally believe that the math doesn't work out. So if you haven't seen my previous videos where I basically rant about the fact that, in my opinion, I think that running the lower league seasons is probably overall better for you, in my opinion, because you get more boxes and you get more chances to hit the premium skill change tickets or things that you actually would want. So, maybe this gives people an incentive to run the higher leagues, especially if they're going to be lowering the difficulty. I think then that's going to be an interesting thing. They say that the only thing, the trainers can only be a Master League drop. Lower grade trainers will be obtainable from the earlier seasons of Master League mode, and the Diamond grade trainers will only be made obtainable from the later and the newer seasons. And the newer seasons are actually going to feature Black Diamond players according to them, which is something that I've kind of really theorized about previously. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Like that's a logical step that we think could end up happening, and it looks like we are finally here now. So, I don't know exactly what they mean by the Diamond grade ones. Now, I'm not quite sure if that means necessarily only the special ones or if the normal ones also come in Diamond grade. I mean, there's a lot of variables here that we're kind of in the dark about. So, hopefully, as we get closer to this release, we're going to end up seeing more details and have more information come out. But, I mean, we don't even have a date for when this is going to even happen. This is more just kind of like a proof of concept thing to soften all of us up for this blow whenever it finally does come out. And then let's see what else we've got here. Quality of life. They say that they've made club battle forfeits, like, removed. And to me, I just have two questions. I mean, the first one was when they implemented this feature for ranked, which is that the games, if you lose connection in the middle of the game, you just start over. But you don't necessarily start over. You just kind of, like, replay the game. So anybody out there who is like myself, who understands the way that random number generators work and the way that computers work, knows immediately that anything that is predeterminative like this, such as like you press the play button on ranked and it starts the game, and if you're telling me that you can basically give me the same result over and over again with random seeds, that means that the game result is already determined when you hit the play ball button. Like, the game is already over. Like, I wish you wouldn't have to show me the lengthy animation for the game. The game's already decided at that point. Like, the random seed has been set, and the game is never going to change after that. Like, you have already won or lost when you hit the play ball button, basically. The math is already done. Like, you've already won, lost, or drawn. So, the fact that it takes a minute, kind of, I don't like that anymore. But now, like, they're making the game predeterminative in club battle as well, which I think is a change that it should have been from the beginning. But what do I know? You know, I'm just a peon here. So it says, continue feature to prevent losses when you reconnect the club battle. This will reduce frustration with unexpected situations and prevent users from intentionally losing games. Now look, I know that I'm a bit snoonads and I do some dumb things every once in a while, but why the hell? Like, who is throwing club games? And the reason I don't understand is because a couple months ago, they removed the fact that you no longer gain points for home games. Like, if you win at home, you used to get points towards your total, but they don't count anymore. So why would you purposely lose club games? Unless you're trying to tank, I don't understand why you'd ever purposely lose club games. But, I mean, I digress. Maybe somebody out there has an idea. To me personally, This makes absolutely zero sense. So if you have a good idea as to why you would throw club games, please let me know, because to me they just seem to serve no purpose, and I kind of don't understand at all what they're trying to do here. So maybe somebody can, give me the lowdown as to what's going on here, because I'm lost. Scrolling down here, hit timing. If you've played Rivals, you'll see that there's a hit timing bar. I feel like they're just going to copy and paste that. I don't know where I'm going anymore. I'm trying to, do two things at once here. So there's, a hit timing bar to show you when... It's kind of, very reminiscent of MLB The Show. Hit timing, it'll show you. So, like I said, I'm sure it will just be copy and paste. They say that you'll finally be able to auto-game in postseason games, which is something that, again, made absolutely no sense. I don't know why it wasn't a feature to begin with. It just kind of makes no sense. Why can't you auto-play games? Quick play, I don't understand why you couldn't do that previously. It just seems like something that should be available. I digress. They say they're going to increase the supply of My Team Diamond players. I guess hopefully that means that they are going to be increasing the rates of your team appearing in exchange and check-ins. Well, I don't know exactly what they mean by this. I have no idea. It's already easy enough for you to basically get free cards. Considering the fact that right now you're basically able to pull 2 or 3 live diamond players for your team right now. It's already easy enough as it is. So we'll see what they do with it. They say there's going to be a new crop of historic players coming up. No idea yet. Hopefully they're going to start dropping some teasers soon. We shall see what they do with that. Obviously, everyone's got their eyes peeled. Obviously, I've got my people I think should be, I would love to see... I'm convinced at some point they're going to release a Barry Bonds at some point. And when I say release, I mean re-release a Barry Bonds. For anybody who played the original game, not myself withstanding, but I've seen the photos. But Barry Bonds used to have a card in the way, way old game before this game existed. So we'll see what they do with that sort of thing. Preparing to separate the tiers to address the issue of an uneven distribution of population and heavy competition in certain tiers. Yeah, basically, there is a lot of people competing for Diamond right now. It is, uncanny. The top 1,000 is quite literally a train wreck at the end of the night. It's weird because once you kind of get into Diamond, the competition, to get into Diamond is insane, but then, the competition really just kind of peters out until you get down to Master, and then it's absolutely a free-for-all. But it's so weird that, once you get into Diamond, the competition just kind of goes away. It's so strange. So maybe that's probably what they're trying to deal with here. And then obviously, so we've got Club Ranking Power Tournament. This is something that I've been looking forward to, and our club has been looking forward to for a long time here, which is that they are going to be having basically a power ranking tournament, but for clubs, which is kind of the next logical step. So I'm really hopeful that we're going to have 3 or 4 moonshots in there. That'd be pretty dope. For anybody who doesn't know, that's our club. We have 2 clubs in the top 10 right now, so that's the dream. The dream is to have 2 of our own clubs playing each other in the finals. I'm taking a first baseman to see if I can get what's his face. I can't even remember. First base legend for the Yankees. Just, you never know. Let's open up the rest of these premium player packs. New competitive content. We are working on new content which you can compete against specific teams at different levels. We will do our best to make it enjoyable while minimizing fatigue. Absolutely no idea. That's word salad. I have no idea what they're trying to do here. So if you can read between the lines there, I've got no idea what they could possibly be thinking of. The answer is just remove clutch hits. That's the easy answer. So I'm not sure what they could possibly potentially be doing. Maybe something like ranked slugger, from Rivals. That seems to be the sort of thing. But maybe a live home run derby. I have got no idea here. I'm just spitballing. Richard Blyer. I know he just got designated. We talked about him last video too. Garrett Cole, Andrew Heaney. That's the card I used to have. I used to have that Andrew Heaney card specifically because it was a glitch where they released a picture of that Andrew Heaney card on the Dodgers, but with a Yankee logo. It's one of only 2 cards I can think of in the past where like it had the wrong uniform, which is the other one was an original Jonathan Papelbon Sig. I don't know if I have the photo of it on my computer right now. I know I have it on an old phone of mine, but there's an old Jonathan Papelbon Sig where it's a Nationals or it's a Phillies Sig and it has a Nationals jersey on it, or it's the other way around. I can't remember specifically what it is, but it's a really cool card, really funny. Error. I meant to use all of those, not just one of them. You're gonna make me click on the card, aren't you? Yeah, of course. Gonna use all and then get into the combining. Oh, we got a diamond, at least 1, 2, nice. We never get more than 1, I swear. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's go combine these dudes away real quickly. So that's basically the gist of all the patch notes. I mean, I'm super excited about the Club Power Ranking Tournament. Definitely, I don't know if hit timing really matters to me that much. I mean, I think it's like, I don't know. I think it's going to show us if it really does matter that much. I mean, I just swing away at the pitch and then just, whatever happens, happens. That's generally my rule of thumb. It's a lot easier for me to time my hits in Rivals because people aren't throwing 108 miles an hour all over the place in Rivals, but maybe that's going to change in the future. But for right now, it's like, in this game, it's kind of like very tough for me to gauge. Like, if I go to play Rivals and then come back to play this game, now that I haven't not played Manual in a while, everything is just way too fast. It's a complete mess. I am super excited about the new Master League mode. I'm intrigued. Maybe that's going to force us to recalibrate in terms of what we think is the best season. We're going to have to go take a look at how easy it is. I remember way back in the day when they first released Master League, we were thinking that this could be kind of like the doorstep for allowing like the CPU to use a full SIG team. But I think that really showed itself in Club Challenge instead. I think that's kind of where they went with that direction, which is honestly not a bad idea, but that's certainly the way that we kind of had anticipated Master League going back in the day. We're just like, okay, well, they've got normal diamonds, but, when are we going to see a full SIGs team? Is this what 2028 is going to be like? But no, as it turns out, it just gives them a buff that makes them kind of like SIGs, but not quite SIGs. If you've played the higher Master League difficulties, it kind of gives them a cheaty buff that makes them a lot stronger than even SIGs and kind of gives them cheaty grade increases and 90 grade increases, basically, just stuff like that should not be possible. But, that's just the way that the game has to unfortunately balance that kind of stuff because, a full team of SIGs versus a team of normals is, that doesn't stack up. Wow, 1 diamond, amazing. I love that Carlos Delgado with the old Blue Jays hat. That is so cool looking. Okay, Diamond Player selected pack. Let's see if we can get a Diamond Prime or a Diamond Vintage out of it. No. I don't even know if you can get a Diamond Vintage out of it. I think I may have in the past. I just can't remember. I'll take the Dane Dunning. I don't really think I've got anybody else that I'm really kind of looking for. Team Select Diamond. Please give me a Legend. That'd be dope. Please. Aaron Judge. Roof Net Adore. Okay. Of course, I love getting interrupted in the middle of filming things because I can never get a minute alone. Well, actually, I need 30 minutes alone to do this, but yeah, well. Let's see. Prime Player Pack. Let's see. I got a Mookie Betts from League Mode the other day, so let's see if we can get a Mookie Betts material for our Diamond Mookie Betts. Nope. Alex Bregman. I already have an Alex Bregman. That's probably going to go right into the dupe pile. Let's open up our vintages and see if we get a legend today. Does not look like it. Ah, Rudy May. I already have his SIG. I think that's going to be everything for me. Let's see. 9 Prius CTS. That's going to go in handy. Hopefully we get something interesting. Let's combine the rest of our players, and let's get onto the PSCTs, shall we? First things first, let me see if I can upgrade my Bregman here. Yeah, that works. No, I don't want to star upgrade it. Not going to star upgrade it. All right, then that clears up that roster space right away. Let me just double check and let me see if I have any more vintages for combos. I definitely want to see if I can do the Sig combo today, so let's go unlock all these dudes because I want to get the little roster space back that I do have. Is it a pitcher Sig that I'm thinking of here? Might be a pitcher Sig. So let's unlock my Chris Chambliss. Any other vintages in here? No. Troy Percival. Yeah, I got a couple vintages. We're definitely going to bankrupt the cards again. We're bankrupting me again today, man. I just do not get enough stars playing this game to do all these combos. It is just brutal. Ever since I stopped getting the whole Team Select Sig packages, which basically floods you with stars, I mean, ever since that stopped, it has been just very difficult for me to keep up with the stars to do all these combos. Ooh, Rojas. I was like, I should call this before I do this, and I totally forgot. Let's do the 3 golds. I was kind of hoping. I was thinking to myself, oh man, it took a second, but it turns out I just didn't press the button hard enough. What is the overall in this? 69 base shortstop, not bad, not a bad Sig. Not a bad Sig. Definitely could have been severely worse. Let's be honest here. There is much more. I was thinking it was kind of like the Jorge Alfaro Sig, which is I think like a 62 base Sig. So we got the Alex Wood for next time. Do we have another Sig combo? No, that's an all-star card. Okay, I got baited. Okay, I got the Alex Wood card, and then I've got the Rojas. Do I have another Sig? I don't think I do. No? No. Okay, good. I'm saving the Benintendi in case I get another Diamond Sig for the Diamond Sig combo, because that's how we roll. Let's combine the rest of these players real quick, and then we're going to go right to PSCTs. And then if I was thinking about this when I began the video. I don't think I've got any green targets right now. I've only got blue targets. So if I roll something that's interesting on one of my last players, probably going to be Didi Gregorius. I think we're going to roll on Didi and see if we can get a... or we can roll on Cano. We can roll on Cano. I forget who we were rolling on last time. I think it was Cano. But if we get something interesting on him, then we'll throw greens at him if we need to. But like my Tanaka has Dom, slow starter. Sevi has slow starter, boss. So they're both blue targets, but neither one of them really needs greens. If I was going to use greens on them, I'd probably use premiums, not just normal greens. I don't really want to like lose those skill sets on them, so probably gonna not be using them. And then the Babe Ruth even has like Born to Be a Star, Slugger Instinct. So I mean, again, not really useful for greens. So I don't really, like I said, don't really have a greens target unless I pull something from the PSCTs right now. So let's see what we can get here. Yeah, we'll go Robbie Cano. What's the set he's got on right now? That's my question. I don't want to roll on the set that's active. Okay, he's got the Training Junkie set's the one that's not active. I just wanted to double check because I wasn't not quite sure. Never hurts to double check because we all remember what happened the last time I didn't double check. I ended up using PSCTs on the wrong set on Tino, like a real legend. Even Tino needs blues. Like, everyone needs blues right now. No, thank you. I don't think I've got enough PSCTs for mileage, but we're getting very close to another Legend skill change ticket, so time to start thinking about who I'm going to use that Legend skill change ticket on. I'm not quite sure yet, but we shall see. Probably going to be one of the batters, honestly. Maybe it's time for me to go revisit, like, Mickey Mantle. Because I think Mickey Mantle, last I checked, has a bottom skill 3 on him. So, I mean, would be a good time for an upgrade. But, again, I'm not really quite sure if I'm sold on that yet. 3 to go. Nice levels, bad skills. Come on, last PSET. Give me a blue skill. Give me a blue skill, man. 9 PSETs and no blues. Shame. It's okay. We're on the drop rate. I need 4 more PSETs in order to get myself a Legend Skill Change ticket. So hopefully that will happen next week. We'll see how many I pull from League. And I want to use this on Ruth. I want to be selfish, and I want to use this on Ruth. I know I should probably be using it on a pitcher. I know I should be using it on a pitcher. Shouldn't I be using it on a pitcher? I should be using it on a pitcher. I should be using it on a pitcher. Nah, dude, I want to get Ruth in. I want to get Ruth in so badly. I'm sorry. I want to get Ruth in so badly. MBT. I saw gold, and I'm like, ooh? Ooh, okay. I mean, that might be interesting. That might be a little bit too much power, man. That might be a little too much power for Babe Ruth. He's gonna have like 220 power probably. Whew. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for me for today, you guys. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. This video is gonna be a little bit late today, so I do apologize. I had to do a little bit of work in the yard with my dad today, so we have to do a little bit of yard work. But anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Hopefully next week we get some good hits out of the PSETs and include a Legend Skill Change ticket, and then we'll see if how much longer until I get my other blues. So that will probably be another 2 weeks. So anyway, with that being said, I'm starting school in a couple days, so my schedule is about to get a little hectic. But with that being said, if you guys are starting school too, just like me, you guys be safe out there. Good luck with your semester this season. This year, and I'll see you guys next week with another MLB 9 Innings video. With that being said, good luck and peace.